Today we are doing WNBA player props here. WNBA Finals Game 3. Las Vegas is up 2-0. So again, this series could be over tonight. Best of 5 series. Series moves back to Connecticut, so the Sun are back playing at home. Hopefully, gives an opportunity to win a game. Take it to a Game 4, maybe back to Vegas for a Game 5. Who knows here, but potential elimination game or actually it is elimination game for Connecticut here. Before I get started though, there's a link in the description below to sign up for PrizePicks. They will match 100% of your first deposit. Also, there is a Discord link in the description, which is completely free for the Discord to get into just the main Discord server channel. And then Patreon link in the description, where I give all my bonus plays on Patreon every single day, every single sport, WNBA, MLB, college football, NFL, and then obviously NBA starting very, very soon. Go to check that out. We've been hitting on a lot of plays on Patreon as of late. But let's get into you guys 2 total player props that I like from this game. Again, Patreon, I'm probably going to give around 7 total plays that I like from this game in total. But let's get into you guys 2 props. We got no injuries to report for this WNBA Finals Game 3 here. I do expect this to be a closer game than we saw in Game 2. Game 1 was super close. Neither one of these games though have been neither one of these games have been high scoring. But I like the odds here for this game to be pretty close. Let's get into you guys 2 props that I like. Let's go. So first one, Jonquel Jones, 24.5 PRA. I'm taking the over on this one. Just to take a look here at the first 2 games of this series, she's gone over this twice, 26 and 30 PRA in both the games, and in that closeout game against Chicago, she had 27. She's been really picking it up as of late. Obviously, the WNBA MVP last season, so I mean we know what Jonquel Jones means to Connecticut. Offensively and defensively, 24.5 PRA here. I like the odds. 30 plus minutes in both of these games. She's actually gone over this pretty quickly, or I guess she's gone close to half of this in the first half of both these games. But at home, elimination game for Jonquel Jones. I think WNBA, you got to rely on your best player. She's the best player on this Connecticut Sun team without question. I think they go to her early and often. I think she's aggressive on both ends of the floor. 24.5 PRA for a player that has hit this in both games in the series already. Back at home, obviously going to be playing with that much more, I guess, incentive because this is an elimination game. I like the odds here for this one. 24.5 PRA over for Jonquel Jones. No real reason to overthink this, to do a deep dive on this one. This is a straight gut feeling play. Jonquel Jones, 24.5 PRA against Vegas at home. I like the over on this one. And then the next one is going to be a play we have been making here, and we're going to continue to make here in this game at home for Connecticut and on the road for Vegas. It's going to be Chelsea Gray over 2.5 turnovers. Now, both games in this series, she has hit this over 6 and 4, so 10 turnovers in 2 games for Chelsea Gray. Has hit this actually 4 of her last 5. Now, this turnovers is not a shot at her gameplay. I think in my opinion, if Las Vegas wins tonight, I think Chelsea Gray probably, in my opinion, should deserve WNBA Finals MVP. She's just been playing at such a high level. Turnovers are obviously going to be there for her because she does hold the ball for so long. She literally has the ball in her hands for probably 80% of the time. But you can see her 21, 3 and 8, 3 steals, 21, 2 and 3. She had in that closeout game against Seattle, she had 31, 6 and 10, 29, 5 and 12. Just entire playoffs has just been that complete X factor for the Las Vegas Aces, and again, in my opinion, my pick for the WNBA Finals MVP. But turnovers have been pretty evident, right? And it makes sense because she does have the ball in her hands a lot, the main facilitator on this team. And Connecticut just creates the most turnovers. Connecticut creates the most turnovers in the WNBA, 16.4% turnovers per game for Connecticut Sun. So they do force the most turnovers in the WNBA. So that combined with Chelsea Gray, main facilitator for Las Vegas Aces team, also 4 of her last 5 games. I love the over here on this one, 2.5 turnovers for Chelsea Gray in this WNBA Finals Game 3. So these are the 2 props here for the YouTube video. Jonquel Jones over 24.5 PRA, Chelsea Gray over 2.5 turnovers. Again, I'm going to post all my Patreon plays for this game very shortly. Hit that subscribe button, you guys. Drop a like on this video. And as always, let's cash.